Hey, you guys, welcome to my Dragon Ball Super episode 52 review. And the episode was entitled Master and Student Reunion, Son Gohan, and Future Trunks. So, we begin this episode with Emperor Pilaf, Mai, and the other guy, and Bulma, working on the time machine. And we also see Kid Trunks trying to impress Mai. We have this interesting scene when they're in a room, they're trying to find a specific object for Bulma to help with the time machine. And Kid Trunks tries to impersonate his future self by literally getting like a saw and use it as like the sword that Future Trunks carries with him, trying to do his best impression. And Mai has no idea what the hell he's doing. She's like saying, listen, if you're not going to help me, then you're just being a nuisance. Just leave me alone. And he's just like frustrated. He's like, damn, what do I have to do? The next scene we have is Future Trunks dreaming of Goku Black and what he did to not only his world, but also him key blasting Mai straight in the face. And that wakes up Future Trunks immediately. He immediately grabs his sword. So, yeah, he's still fucked up from his really twisted environment. And the death of his girlfriend. So, after that scene, we have Piccolo and Krillin almost done filling up those little big old ditches in the Briefs' yard. And we have Trunks essentially ask Piccolo and Krillin, where's Gohan? And Piccolo, pretty much saying that where's Gohan and that we might need him in this fight. And Piccolo's like, listen, man, the Gohan that you know is long gone. This Gohan is a scholar and doesn't really associate himself with martial arts anymore. And through this conversation, Future Trunks pretty much tells about how in his timeline, Gohan was his master and they built a really strong, like brotherly bond and his tragic death against the androids. And in that particular scene, they definitely changed it up from the 93 version. It was powerful, but it wasn't nearly as powerful as the 93 version, in my opinion. So after that, we have Krillin giving Trunks directions to where Gohan is going to be at. Piccolo says that most likely Gohan will be at a conference today. So we have Trunks. He's flying in the area in which Gohan is supposed to be at. Trunks had like a little weird sort of 2-second flashback to what that area looks like in his future. And it's just fucking decimated in his future. Just fucking rubble. So anywho, Trunks is waiting outside and he sees Gohan. And Gohan at first just looks at him like, he looks familiar. But he keeps on walking and then he realizes it's actually Future Trunks. And when Future Trunks sees Gohan, he's just like, damn, what happened to you, bruh? Like, I don't sense that rhyming power in you anymore. And even when they go get ice cream, Future Trunks is just looking at Gohan like, has this what you really become? You know, much like fans have been saying over the past, like, several years. Like, we want our old Gohan back. We want the badass Gohan from the Cell games and near the end of the Buu saga. But it was just hilarious. Especially when when Gohan invites Future Trunks over to his house and he meets Videl and Satan and Gohan tells Videl saying that this is the future version of the Trunks that they know. Pan was just being, she's so cute. You know, Pan was just like flat, just squirting milk all over everyone's faces. And she just being a naughty little child. You have Gohan going his great Saiyaman mode with the costume and shit. And then Future Trunks is just like, what the, like seriously, what the fuck happened? You know, you have Gohan trying to chase Pan up in the air or whatever. And then you have Videl wanting Trunks to stay for dinner. Well, Videl and Gohan. And pretty much he agrees. Videl's cooking. Trunks is forced to watch Satan's little diatribe, his little interviews on TV with Pan. And Gohan is pretty much trying to finish up his studies for the day. So Satan is called into the kitchen by Videl, and Trunks is stuck with Pan. And Pan is on her baddest behavior again. So Gohan, after he finishes up his studies, he goes into the room to check on Trunks and Pan, and the room is totally fucking decimated. Like the TV's damn near broke. Like the couch is split in half. It's just fucking crazy. And Trunks is trying his hardest, begging Pan to stop trying to get his sword. And I can tell you, he's holding on by a thread, barely hanging onto that sword, because Pan's about to take that bitch. So after that, we have Trunks and Gohan on the swing set while Pan's playing with Sand, whatever. And Gohan's like, you know what? I should be stricter. But it's like when I see her face, my face makes me soft, And Trunks is all, and I believe Gohan starts to grab Pan, starts playing with her. And Future Trunks mentions that he never knew that Gohan could smile like that. And it really brought it home to me because, especially a few moments later in the scene, later, when you have Videl calling Gohan in for dinner, and Trunks sort of cries because he says to himself, damn you, Black. If you hadn't have come, maybe I would have had that family, that Gohan has. So I think this episode tries to show to the people that, yeah, Gohan isn't the same Gohan that you knew from the Cell games or the Buu saga, but there's nothing wrong with being a family man, And there are some perks, and it's definitely better than being a warrior, always training all the time, pretty much spending your time alone compared to spending it with people that you actually care about. So that's what I got from this episode. I think that's what Trunks got too. So yeah, I believe after this episode, Trunks, after dinner, he pretty much says his goodbyes. He leaves and he says to Gohan, essentially to himself, that thank you, Gohan. You watch over me. You really reminded me of what I'm truly fighting for. And after Trunks leaves, you have Videl ask Gohan, why did he come here again for? And Gohan's like, shit, I fucking forgot. And you're like, damn, that's probably an omen. That's probably gonna show that, probably gonna be the reason why Gohan doesn't get involved in the Goku Black saga, at least as of right now. So another than having this episode, we have Vegeta training, and pretty much the last review I said that maybe when Vegeta said I won't forgive you for what you've done, that he was referring to Black. I was correct. When he has this flashback, whatever, where Trunks telling him about, or Future Trunks told him about what Black did to Future Bulma. Vegeta's enraged. Vegeta's like, this son of a bitch ruined my family. That piece of shit. And he just goes ham in the gravity room. You can feel his power. Matter of fact, it was so powerful, Goku, Wiz, and Beerus were outside on the lawn, and Goku felt it. Goku was like, well, Vegeta seems a bit angry today. So I believe during this episode, Whis, Beerus, and Goku decided to go to Universe 10 because Whis was able to find someone in the universe with an identifiable key to Goku Black. So that's going to be great when the episode comes out. And I believe the last scene after that is Trunks returning to Castle Corpse with his new clothes that Bulma had left out for him in the earlier part of the episode. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, write some comment down below. And yeah, thank you guys.